Старт. Сейчас настроим звук сначала. Музыка интересная. Музыка даже очень интересная. Сеттинг. Гейм, график. Понял. Где-то примерно 50-60. Ну, как обычно. О, нифига. Ну-ка. Да ну нахуй. То почти угадал. 60. Звуки, голос. Давай, чтобы звуки были поменьше. Субтитры. Зачем? Фон субтитров. Пускай. Назад. Ну все, здесь нормально. Управление даже не знаю. Двигаться. Это разберемся по сути дела. Ну это все. Ну привет, бездельники. Эпизод 1. Культурный шок. Бывшие участники детских туров. Так, бывшие участники детской ТВ-программы. 3 шипучки хулиганят по всему кварталу. Но это не просто знаменитые дети, пошедшие в разнос. За их хулиганством стоит темная сила. Сэму и Максу опять нужно всех спасти, полагаясь лишь на свою смекалку и множество тяжелых бытовых предметов. Посмотрим, что это за штучка. Все в нее играли, я еще нет. Кошмар, все спят. И Буси. И Чернявый. Все только спят. Ну что, сейчас будем смотреть, что это такое, с чем его едят. Все проходили, я еще нет. Мне это интересно самому, я не смотрел даже. Просто что-то попалось, скачал. Вернее, помогли скачать. Дали, говорит, нас играй. С чего-то же надо начать. Сканпайк из архива. Тел. О, блядь. Сэм и Макс. Сценарий, дизайн. Прям кино, блядь, целое. Мафия. Турун-тудун. Турун-тудун. Эпизод 1. Культурный шок.
Quit moving around so much, bobblehead.
When are we gonna get another case, Sam? Surely the local lawbreakers must miss our esoteric brand of personalized criminal justice.
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow, little buddy. Okay, don't scream this time.
Ah! I got it! I got it! Hello?
Leave Swiss cheese by the rat hole, or you'll never see your precious phone alive again. Jiminy Christmas Eve in a padlocked sweatbox. Some misguidedly ballsy felons napped our phone.
Eerie. I just went cheese shopping. How did they know?
Be sure it's Swiss cheese, right? And be quick about it.
Ordinarily, I hate yielding to extortion, but I have to admit I'm half charmed by the sheer spunk of that oily little perp. Where'd you put the cheese, Max?
Gosh, it was hours ago. You know I have the memory of a dried trout.
Sadly, yes I do. Well, it's gotta be somewhere in this room.
Щелкните левой мышкой для перемещения Сэма или удерживайте. И перетаскивайте мышь в любом направлении.
Nobody ever leaves us messages anymore.
Видик. Телевизор. Давай сначала поставить веб-камеру. Ага.
Life troubling your digestion? Reality blocking your passages? Expel your troubles with Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness, and separate your bliss.
Hey, that's that personal color spectrum book.
Self-help for the helplessly selfish.
Perfect. I'll take 2.
Интересно.
I bought that VCR at the supermarket.
So you know it's a good one.
Still smells like asparagus, though.
Это Макс. Стол Макса.
No comment.
Ну да, да, вроде как. Комментарии какие.
Ah, yes, I remember that case. Particularly gruesome.
Щелкни, чтобы использовать предмет из инвентаря, чтобы осмотреть.
I never travel without my trusty firearm.
Что там было у нас по активные точки? Инвентарь. А, вот, ну это само собой, можно все это разглядеть.
Good old Lou.
Who's Lou again?
The bowling ball, of course. When I got this thing, I thought it would be useful.
Where else would we keep the pieces of paper that we're never going to look at again?
Someone once told me that the contents of a lava lamp make an excellent hand cream,
That was me.
which is why I haven't tried it.
Календарь жертвами катастроф.
2002 was a great year for calendars.
I'm glad we stocked up. We've been going through them at a rate of about 1 a year since then.
То есть он берет предметы.
One of these days, we're gonna finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
О, более. Может, он пить хочет?
Hello, Mr. Spatula. How's the weather in there? Where's the rest of the news collection, Max?
It's a surprise.
О, стоп, стоп. Так, это пришло одна нога. Давай пока здесь.
Yoo-hoo, tiny hoodlums.
Leave the cheese by the hole.
Нихуя он, блядь, ушлый, сука. Боксерская. Чахлая.
I think Hubert could use some water, Max.
I'm training him to fetch it himself.
Нихуя ты, блядь.
Last month's donuts.
Don't throw that out. I'm saving it for a science experiment.
You bet, little buddy.
Бать, ты, короче, весь хлам, нахуй, да?
This might come in handy.
Don't do that again.
They say graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lame poetry.
Так, ну, да уходить еще рано, там еще чулан есть. Само собой надо глянуть. Там за хуйню спрятали.
Aha!
Oh, there it is.
Сыр, блядь.
Unfortunately, this is not Swiss cheese.
So what?
So, the rat was very specific about wanting Swiss cheese in particular.
Нихуя нахуевшая.
Still doesn't look like Swiss cheese to me.
Нихуя себе, крыса охуевшая. Хуй с ней. Ёбни нахуй, ты же один хуй уходишь.
We'd really better not leave until we've taken care of this Swiss cheese ransom the phone deal. We'd really better not leave until we've taken care of this Swiss cheese ransom the phone deal.
Швейцарского сыра.
Remember our trip to the moon, Max?
Like cottage cheese through a strainer, Sam.
You continue to baffle me, little pal. Remember our motorcycle trip through the Midwest?
Just you, me, and the authorities from 7 states. But those were quieter times.
Так, ну если вам никто не звонит,
Nobody ever leaves us messages anymore.
значит, что-то где-то здесь, наверное, зацепка.
No dice.
Нет, нет, нет. Мгм. О, хуйня.
We should have Jesse James's hand appraised one of these days.
I bet it's especially valuable because it's autographed.
Ну, в принципе, вроде вот и все. А, с крысой поговоришь, что на этом? Скажи, на тебе
Yoo-hoo,
сыр.
tiny hoodlums.
Leave the cheese by the hole.
Ah, yes, I remember that case. Particularly gruesome.
Здесь что за крыса? Что за? Ну, в принципе, здесь как бы... Все. Значит, она не хочет уходить. Предлагает.
We'd really better not leave until we've taken care of this Swiss cheese ransom the phone deal.
Сыра, похищение телефона. Ради швейцарского сыра.
Expel your troubles with
I
emetics.
think I've seen this.
Кажется, это уже видел. Конечно, ты... А, уже что-то валяется от тебя. Записки. Нет.
Nah.
Нет. Нет. У нас есть шар. Шар. Есть. Ведро. Пистолет.
My bowling ball has Lou engraved on it. A boxing glove is just the thing for violence on a crisp evening.
Может, вам понадобится?
Max, you ever hear of the term tough love?
It's the only kind of love I know.
I'd rather punch other things.
Побьешь за другой, соответственно, что-то хочет побить.
Wearing the boxing glove is how we lost the rest of the darts in the first place.
Not to mention the other glove.
Может, на этом, на рыбке хотя бы?
I'd rather punch other things.
Что-то другое. То есть ты хочешь что-нибудь побить, но не здесь. Может, мыши надо брать? Пороже дать?
I'd rather punch other things. I'd rather punch.
Так. Интересно, что такое стало. Гора сыра, может, ее надо разобрать, блядь?
Nope.
Кинь его нахуй.
Apart from the holes, I don't think it looks much like Swiss cheese. No comment. I bought that VCR at the supermarket.
So you know it's a good one.
Still smells like... Let me just fiddle with the reception here.
Put it back, Sam. Put it back.
There, that fixed it.
Всё заработало. Значит, что?
Separate your
There sure are a lot of commercials on this channel.
Как у нас на телевизоре в России. Одна реклама, блядь.
We'd really better not leave until we've taken care of this Swiss cheese ransom the phone deal.
Так, значит, тебе нужны какие-то документы, бумажки. Ты же не хочешь в картотеке лазить?
20 years worth of electric bills take up a surprising amount of space. Uh-uh.
Так, надо понять, чем и как он
No thanks.
пытается.
Tempting. No dice.
Конечно, толку нет.
I do enjoy combining sporting events, but bowling and darts don't work very well together.
Yeah, so I remember.
Если он стрелял в стену. Всё, патроны кончились, что ли?
Tempting sometimes, but I become fond of the little guy. Take that, you law-breaking dairy products.
Sam, no! The cheese was innocent!
Innocent? I think not.
Ну, а теперь он стал швейцарским.
Voila, Swiss cheese. Or close enough to fool the casual observer, anyway.
Точно.
Don't say voila.
Ну все, у тебя есть сыр. Точно.
Greetings. The members of the Benevolent Brotherhood of Vermin would like to thank you for your offering.
The members of Sam and Max would like their phone back now.
If you don't mind.
I regret to inform you the situation has changed, and I am unable to comply with your request. A list of additional demands for the return of the phone is as follows.
Ты чё, ведь
Now,
крыса?
let's discuss this calmly.
Let's debone the smarmy little skis and see if the phone's in there.
I ain't talking, coppers. Jimmy Two-Teeth ain't no rat. Well, I ain't talking.
Давай вести себя разумно. Давай договоримся. Мой партнер опасен. Помоги нам помочь тебе.
Look, I want to help you, but my partner is a little unhinged. I'm afraid I may be unable to keep him from harming you in some colorfully gruesome fashion.
Let me at him, Sam.
I can take care of myself.
We've met your demands, we got you the cheese. Any honorable rodent would hold up his end of the bargain and give back our phone.
Us rodents is not known for being particularly honorable.
Ну да, хули же вы крысы, ебать.
Help me help you, Jimmy.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
I have no idea, but it always sounds good on TV. We'll go half easy on you if you'll just cough up the phone.
Yeah, never happened, pig.
Что-то говорит, ментяра.
Look, I want to help you, but my partner is a little unhinged. I'm afraid I may be unable to keep him from harming you in some colorfully gruesome fashion.
Let me at him, Sam.
I can take care of myself.
Я сверну тебе шейку. Ты у меня толченое стекло жрать будешь. Я тебе уши замучу. Я тебя разорву на части.
I'm thinking about stuffing a light bulb down your throat, perp.
Go ahead. I've been a little hungry. Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
Let me pry open his skull and look for a conscience, Sam.
Yeah, I'm shaking like bacon here. Can I go now?
Maybe you'd like it if we played you some music. How about Cat Stevens?
Fine. Jimmy Two-Teeth ain't afraid of no cats. Amateurs.
Ну, ебать ничего не должно.
I'm about ready to wring your scrawny, trash-eating neck.
You think you're scary?
You don't know where his hands have been.
Or when I last washed them.
Who cares? I'm a rat, remember? Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
You mentioned a headache. Would you like some aspirin? Oh, and while I'm at it, is there anything else I can do to make you comfortable? Are you thirsty, perhaps? Lights too bright?
Well, that's sporting of you. Now you mention it, I really don't like being up here so high. I got me a thing about heights. They make me nervous, you know?
Oh, really?
У меня кафель лизать будешь.
Don't like heights, eh? How'd you like it if I dangled your greasy hide out the window?
Hey, you wouldn't. Wait!
I warn you, I'm known for my fuzzy white butterfingers.
It's true. You should see him trying to tie an ascot.
All right, have mercy!
I've had mercy. It was unpleasantly gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
I give up! Take your phone and let me go!
Ебучий случай.
Ah, for the love of...
Нихуя.
I wish I could unsee that.
Ебанулся.
Hello.
О, смотри, сотовый.
Yes?
С антенной.
Great gouts of steaming magma on a beeline for the orphanage. We're on our way.
Yeah! Ow!
Уронил все-таки.
Where's the rat?
I let him go. Who was on the phone?
It was the commissioner, Max. Multiple reports of malfeasance in the neighborhood.
Oh, joy! That's my second favorite feasance.
Idiot. We've got to get down to the corner store right away.
Так они первые расследовали. Первые действия. Шибко бежать. Дважды нажмите. Шибко объекты или области. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Все такое. Все понятно. Соответственно, точки у нас есть какие-то на... Знак куда?
One way.
Машина.
One way, dead end. Street signs are such fitting metaphors for the human condition.
Remind me to refill your
Напомни
prescriptions.
купить тебе еще таблеток. Наркоман, походу, что ли? Походу, наркоман, блядь. Кругом один наркомана. Голос, давай голос чуть-чуть тоже на 70. Звуки тоже на 70, чтобы одинаково было. Назад. Назад. Продолжить. Так, здесь машина. Кто его?
Remember our old car,
Помнишь нашу
Max?
старую машину?
I said I was
Макс?
sorry.
Я уже извинился. Вот, Мари хуярит граффити. Знай-ка.
Say there, unfashionably dressed street urchin.
Oh, you made me mess up. Now I have to start all over.
Yowzers, you are one ugly kid. Hey, I know you.
Oh, that's right. You're one of the lovable scamps from that old TV show about the singing soda jerks.
It's called the Soda Poppers. And the 70s are not old.
Specs, it's you. Wow, an actual celebrity vandalizing our neighborhood. This is great.
Помнишь, как ты был знаменит? Твоя картина, ты арестован. Ты арестован?
By the way, we're freelance police, and you're under arrest.
No, I've really got to finish this.
Нет, мне
But
еще
thanks
рисовать нужно.
anyway.
Всё равно спасибо.
Boy, you sure were a famous, oddly underdeveloped teen celebrity at
Не подростком, блядь.
one time.
I'm still famous.
Fun time.
Are you?
Like 1,000,000.1 times more famous than you.
Well, we're really more known in the 18 to 34-year-old repeat criminal demographic. Didn't I see you on an episode of Celebrity Slap Fight?
I was desperate. I was heavy into 3-ring binders at the time, and I needed the money.
You got your clock cleaned by that lady from Old and in the Way.
Never saw that walker coming.
So, Specs, what are you up to these days? Any new projects?
Yes, I have a new light in my life, and his name is Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the IBO Ocular Fitness Program. You really should try one of his videos.
IBO sounds like an electronic archery toy.
IBO is the truly visionary ocular fitness program. Try the video today.
Where can I find a copy of the video?
They carry them over at Bosco's. You should get it.
Sounds fascinating, but enough about that.
You can never get enough of Brady Culture's IBO.
Well, that's nice. Tell me something about that trendy modern street art you're perpetrating.
What about it?
How did you select your subject matter?
He looks like a fried egg.
It's Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the Ocular fitness program. You really should try one of his videos.
I'd rather try a fried egg.
Sounds fascinating, but enough about that.
You can never get enough of...
Well, we'll leave you to it.
But you have to agree to paint me next.
Sorry, I only paint Brady Culture.
Max, you've got the TV schedule memorized. Weren't the soda poppers going to be featured on one of those grim celebrity tell-alls today?
Oh yeah, on channel 173, the Child Star Expose Network, which we only get when it's convenient.
Что это за прикол? Он так играется, что ли? Оружие, пиво, мясо, конфеты. А, типа за кассетой.
Have no fear, simple citizens. The freelance police are here to keep the peace.
Violently, if possible. You called?
It's just you two? Where's the SWAT team? Where's the National Guard? Where's NASA?
NASA?
Hold on, Bosco. What's the problem?
What's the problem? It's a terrorist! A Munchkin terrorist! He'll be the death of us all!
Что за нахуйня?
Where is this Lilliputian agitator?
Are you blind? He's right there!
Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers.
Isn't he the one with the bladder control issues?
Yeah, Whizzer.
He's a former child star? Oh, just lock him up and throw away the jail!
Exactly what is the nature of Whizzer's malfeasance?
He's delivering videos I didn't even order. Brady Culture's IBO? What is that? Oh, it's something bad, I can tell you that.
Videos.
And look at that display. It's subversive and hideous. I don't know
No,
any
no,
white
no,
guy
no,
with a
no,
fro
no,
like that.
I hear that.
Have you actually witnessed this IBO video with your own eyes?
Only a fool would watch a strange
Я же что,
video.
дурак, что ли,
You
съёбанный?
watch it.
Any other heinous terrorist activities to report?
Yes, he keeps using my bathroom. Who knows what he's doing?
Что он делает для
In
тебя,
there.
блядь?
I think I know.
So, we've got an unwanted video dumper and serial leak taker.
Not even the National Guard can help us now.
Any idea why a freakish relic of the 70s would unload videos in your store?
Think about it. No individual acting alone would ever deliver videos of his own volition. It makes no sense. I smell a conspiracy.
I think you're just catching the hot weenies in an updraft.
No, it's definitely a conspiracy.
What sort of malevolent forces would conspire to burden you with unwanted video cassettes?
Oh, they've all got it in for me. The government, the media, the mafia, aliens, sentient computers, my mother, Niels Bohr, Switzerland, headlights, lint, pastrami, hairspray,
Stop right there. Hairspray had no part in this.
Oh, sure.
Да, да,
That's
да.
what you like to believe.
Ты так считаешь?
I think we got it.
Okay, anything else?
Что еще?
We'd like to patronize your fine establishment, my good man.
By patronize you, he means we want to buy stuff from you, not mock you. We probably will mock you, but that's not what he meant.
I know what he meant. Don't patronize me. So, what do you want to buy?
А что у тебя есть?
What have you got?
Well, I've still got that big sale on cheese.
Oh yeah, cheese. I want that.
And I might have another item of interest behind the counter.
I accept your thinly veiled invitation to ask about the item behind the counter.
Oh, it's just a little something I like to call a tear gas grenade launcher.
Tear gas grenade launcher? Oh yeah, I really want that.
It's the latest in Bosco Tech innovation. It'll clear out any room in no time guaranteed.
I feel really close to you right now.
We'd like that tear gas grenade launcher.
That'll be $10,000.
10,000 bucks? We'll have to give out like 1,000,000 tickets.
Or one really big one.
You mean
White Collar Crime Drive.
where corporate criminals go to rejoice in their ill-gotten gains?
After we blow this popsicle stand, we can go hunt us up one of those starchy cesspiles and hit 'em where it hurts the most. Right in the pocketbook.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say, but that's good too.
What have you got?
Well, I've still got that big sale on cheese.
Oh yeah, cheese! I want that!
And I have a tear gas grenade.
A personalized grenade launcher? You know that's been a dream of mine, Sam!
I know, little buddy. You talk about it in your sleep. Do you have any weasels on a stick?
Nope.
Хомяки на палочке. Сука,
We'll
тайна
take that
сыра.
cheese that's just been sitting out in the open for everyone to touch.
I can't scan it from way back here. You've got to bring it to the counter so I can ring it up.
Do we have to do everything around here?
Nothing for us right now.
Okay.
Nice place you got here.
What's so nice about it?
What's with the maximum security prison motif?
You've been robbed as many times as I have. You do the same.
I've never been robbed, actually, but then I typically point a large firearm at anyone who approaches me.
You crack me up, little buddy. What were we talking about? About the Munchkin terrorism.
Yeah, what about it?
One of us needs to take a couple dozen elephant tranquilizers and call it a day.
And you should take a few yourself.
How can I be calm with a Munchkin terrorist in my store?
I think we got it.
Okay, anything else?
То есть это нихуя себе, пока, Боско.
We'll chat more later, Bosco, but right now it's time to get up close and personal with that pint-sized evildoer.
Stop that crazy man before he kills us all.
Съебнул.
No thanks, I brought my lunch today.
Приебнул.
Free videos? Don't mind if I do. Brady Culture's iBow for ocular fitness. The revolutionary isometric exercise.
What's so revolutionary about it?
See through walls and clothing, roll your eyes at lightning speed, lose 5 pounds of eyeball fat.
Oh, good. I can never seem to lose that last 5 pounds.
What do you say we start office movie night a little early today?
I'll bring the caramel-coated sugar logs.
Мультяка. Че, получается, он взял кассету. Да. Там есть видео, соответственно. Эй, это Макс. Да, Макс нажал.
I'll let you get back to your shopping, or whatever it was you...
Sometimes it's best not to ask.
Вот он, хуй.
Hey there, Mr. Whizzer.
No need to be formal. My friends just call me Whizzer. And so do my enemies, and lots of people like you I've never met.
Ебать, они
Everyone calls me Whizzer.
Ну ты здесь делаешь? Конечно, что там здесь?
What exactly
Хуйней
are you
занимаешься,
doing here?
диверсант.
Delivering videos. Take one. They're free.
Где эти кассеты?
What's the story with these videos?
Brady Culture's iBow is the ocular fitness regimen for people on the go.
Кто такой Брэди Культура? В чем суть глазастики? Боско, что правда сказал столько кассет?
Did Bosco actually
Боско,
order
что сам
this
же
many
сказал,
videos?
гору?
How should I know?
Я откуда?
And
Не
did I
кушал,
mention they're
кстати, говорят,
free?
что он
What,
бесплатный.
you just deliver them whether people
Если
order them or
собираешь,
not?
никто не
The
заказывает.
word must be spread.
Я не состоял
iBow is the
оказаться
path
в
to
хорошей
enlightenment
форме глаз.
and ocular fitness.
Кто такой Брэди Культура?
Who exactly is this?
Who is absent? В общем, today's Так ведь я ебу, что ли?
Brady Culture fellow supposed to be.
And what kind of steroids does he use on his hair?
Чем он...
Brady Culture is a
Это
genius,
гений
and his
ебучий,
IBO
глазастый
program
человек.
is a boon to all mankind.
Бля-бля-бля.
Ooh, a boon! Why don't people use that word more often?
And did you know he was the star of Culture's Clubhouse in 1970?
Fascinating. It's a child star bonanza. What can you tell me about IBO?
IBO is a revolutionary new program of isometric exercises to promote ocular fitness. You can learn to move objects with your eyes, even see through walls and clothing.
What if I don't wear clothing?
You gotta watch this tape. It changed my life.
Don't these things usually have celebrity endorsements?
What am I, chopped liver?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Ай, ебать.
Well, that's nice.
What is?
Нахуй.
Are you aware that you're
Тебя.
breaking the law?
Come on, guys. There's no law against giving away free stuff.
Unlawful deliveries are punishable under Section 9, Article 7, Title 11 of the Personal, Private, Public, Professional Conduct Penal Code.
You made that up.
True, but we could write him up for littering, trespassing, and disturbing the peace.
I have to deliver these videos.
Boy, what a monotanoid. Can we arrest him now?
In a minute, little buddy.
Нахуй, арестован.
Put your hands on your head. You're under arrest.
Aw, come on. It's a free country.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who told you that?
Во-во-во.
This guy's suffering from some pretty severe delusions.
Как? Не, вы серьезно?
Seriously now, you're under
Президент
arrest.
арестован.
Come on. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have to
but
make a
he's good.
federal
Nah,
case out of it.
No, we don't have to.
Нет, он
We
не
want
должен.
to.
I want to ask you again about these videos.
Brady Culture's IBO is the ocular fitness regimen.
I think his brain is stuck. Is the taser charged up?
Well, that's nice.
What is?
Ну ладно, позже.
If you'll excuse us, we've got shopping to do.
Take a copy of the IBO video while you're at it. It will change your life.
We got one, thanks.
О, правильно, вот уже взяли. Чипсы. Приправ. Чипсы курица. А, похавать.
Nachos.
They're mine, not Joe's.
Не курица, это естся. Правильно, это не курица, это даже не пьется, это естся. Сука.
Ketchup, mustard, and purple stuff.
As vaguely referred to on TV.
Max, I've got a great idea involving you, a microwave, and 6 feet of aluminum foil.
Go on.
Maybe another time.
Я, ну, решил нахуй.
Sludgies.
With 100% all natural sludge.
This week's flavors, wheatgrass and meatloaf.
Кофе
I think it's the tinge of green that makes this coffee especially appealing.
I take my coffee green, like my men.
Ящик, на куда сюда.
The crate that delivers Bosco's terror. Hot weenies.
Look, Sam, Mr. Hot Weenie's eating a hot weenie.
This rampant weenie cannibalism turns my stomach. Special on cheese. Only one piece left.
You can never have too much cheese. Not ever.
Ну, так съешь его нахуй.
Well, it is on special.
And we are running dangerously low.
Все, захавал нахуй. Че, билет возьмешь там?
$1 lottery tickets, $2.
I'm feeling lucky already.
$1 lottery tickets, $2.
I'm feeling lucky already.
Special. Buy one, get one.
What a
Купи
deal.
один, получай один. Вот это правда. А, ебать, натуре. Как в России развод, сука. Все, что ли? Все хуйню посмотрели. Холодильник еще есть, да?
Say, Max,
I am not getting in that thing again. It took me weeks to get the fishy smell out of my fur.
И это тоже холодильник.
chilled and preserved fluids.
I wonder if Bosco used the fluid sample I submitted.
I hope not.
Знак по языке.
Tongues placed on freezer become property of Bosco.
I got quite a few tongues that way.
Знак по
Bathroom
терроризму.
terror level. Red, extreme terror. Yellow, lots of terror. Green, probable terror. Public restrooms, unholy temples to all things unsanitary. I wouldn't go in there for all the TNT Landia.
I'll do it.
Иди сходи, там ёбни пару кокуль. Желтый.
Uh-oh. Time out for number one.
Ну, пораньше сильно.
Looks like he opened his floodgates.
I hope he enjoys it as much as I did.
Давай коробку пока пизанила.
The crate that delivers Bosco's terror.
Хотя хуй, блять. Давай его выгонять туда.
It's currently being terrorized.
Ooh, fun.
Ну, так и будет, короче, по очереди, да, бегаешь? Да.
Uh-oh.
Ага, посрался нахуй.
Time out for number...
Все, попиздил. Так, ну, в принципе, пускай пока будет, а?
What? Oh!
Оба, нихуя.
Ooh, did you see that? Oh, yeah! Attention, shoppers. The cheese ain't free.
Бывает, за сыр съел, поебало получил.
Sam, are you dead?
Too early to tell.
No one steals from Bosco.
An honest but excruciatingly painful mistake.
Ooh,
That's what I'm talking about.
Clean up on aisle 3.
you okay, Sam?
I'll need a new skull, but otherwise, no complaints.
Bosco's is a gun-free zone.
Gun-free? Sartre was right. Purgatory really is a convenience store.
Don't make me laugh, little buddy. It jiggles my sensitive cranium.
Чё, в любом месте этот ебанёт. На, нахуй опять.
Ooh,
Сука. Поебало получается. За что?
Seeing as how I don't have a death wish, I'd better lose the cheese first.
Вот нам, чтобы согреться, надо зарядочку делать. Да?
Seeing as how I don't have a death wish, I'd better lose the cheese first.
А, сыр. Куда он хочет сыр здесь? Вернуть, что ли, на место?
That's taking the no littering policy too far.
Значит, надо его нахуй загреть. Ясно.
Then all I'd have is some melted cheese and one mad Bosco. As tempting as cheese covered in ketchup sounds, I'll pass.
Да есть место, но он закрытый.
Why would I freeze that?
Hey, that's my box.
Oh, my mistake. I often mistake other people's video boxes for my shopping cart.
he does.
Нет, сыра нету. Никуда не делай. А камера пасут нахуй. Пасут камера.
Seeing as how I don't have a death wish, I'd better lose the cheese first.
Здесь куда-то сыр. Сыр куда-то деть. На, нахуй.
Okay, Mac, we want this cheese.
Okay, standard cheese background check. I'll need to see at least 6 forms of ID, a valid federal cheese license, a completed organ donor card, a written release signed in the presence of a notary public, and your school report cards from the 9th through 12th grades.
That's pretty inconvenient.
It's okay, Sam. I can be brave. We'll just have to struggle cheeselessly onward.
Все, go. Нет.
Let's just return the cheese to its table.
Okay.
Ну, все. Ебать. Колотить.
Takes me back to my childhood.
Жвачки.
Looks like he's got Boston baked beans in there this month.
How do they stay fresh?
They don't. It says they've bred a horse with 8 legs.
Does it run twice as fast?
No, but it does eat twice as much. It says cloning rights activists are cloning themselves to create a bigger voting bloc.
It works for locusts.
I once hid in that dumpster to escape a rampaging gorilla.
I still don't know how she got out of the office. I was sure I locked the door.
А, подожди, уезжать никуда нельзя. С кассету должен посмотреть. 17 плюс будет, походу. Давай включать не будем тогда.
I bought that VCR at the supermarket.
So,
Still smells like a spare.
Биндосик.
Okay, Max, ready for that ocular workout?
no, stop! We don't have any popcorn.
Sweet alligator dentures soaking in formaldehyde. That was close. Quick, before it starts.
Hello, I'm Brady Culture. You may remember me from Culture's Clubhouse, the massive worldwide television hit that ran for 6 episodes in 1970. What you are about to see will change your life forever. So watch closely. Now listen up, you tasteless Philistines! You love me. You adore me. You want to name all your children after me.
I love you. I adore you. I want to name all my children after you.
Sam, look!
Ocular fitness, my eye. That videotape hypnotized Jimmy Two Teeth.
I think I like him better this way.
We've got to find this Brady Culture and stop him before he hypnotizes every consumer of cheap self-help videos.
Ooh, can I have his hair when we're done?
Only if you keep it on a leash.
Съёбом. Получается, надо пиздюк. Нужно опять. Он, наверное, уже сигнал. Сандаль.
Who's there? It's just you.
Конечно.
Hey, Whizzer.
Hi.
I want to ask you again about these videos.
Brady Culture's IBO is the ocular fitness regimen for people on the go.
I think his brain is stuck. Is the taser charged up?
Well, that's nice.
What is?
If you'll excuse...
Take a cup?
We got one, thanks.
Значит, пора покататься. Заебись, он летает. Пинкаем? На нахуй. еще здесь бегает. Все. Что за прикольно?
Looks like there's going to be a lawnmower show.
Great! I love riding mowers. They're like golf carts with teeth.
This place used to be Lefty's tool rental shop.
Good old Lefty. I'll miss him.
You couldn't stand Lefty. You once poked him in the eye with a number 3 socket spanner.
Exactly! Good times.
Dead end.
One way, dead end. Street signs are such fitting metaphors for the human condition.
Remind me to refill your prescriptions.
Ебать, еще один хуй.
Welcome! You look like you could use some therapy.
Not from a wide-eyed circus freak like you. Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers.
Me?
Right. You're,
Peepers!
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Are you sure your name is Sybil, not Peepers?
Absolutely. Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. That's me.
He's trying to pull a fast one, Sam. Where's your gun?
Violence is not the answer.
Since when? Sam, we're dealing with a dangerously delusional psychotic here.
Obviously. Sybil's normally a girl's name, isn't it?
Must have been tough while you were growing up.
Why do you think I became a licensed psychotherapist?
Could we see your driver's license or some sort of ID, Sybil?
My psychotherapy license is hanging over there on the wall.
How about something with a picture on it, you obvious lunatic, you?
I could draw one on there if it would put your mind at ease.
Oddly, I don't think it would. You're a dead ringer for Peepers from that old soda popper show.
I get that a lot, but I'm Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Right. Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure.
Thank God! I've been locked in that closet so long I was starting to invent life stories for the mothballs. I've got to sit down. Oh my God! He's still here? Call a cop!
You're in luck, ma'am. Sam and Max. We're freelance police.
Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. Nice to know ya. Arrest that lunatic immediately!
I thought psychotherapists didn't use words like lunatic.
Really? Does it say that in the handbook?
The psychotherapist handbook or the lunatic's handbook?
There's a difference? What's the charge?
Assault! Kidnapping! Identity theft!
Those are good charges.
Some of my favorites. And what about mopery?
He locked me in the closet, and he's been pretending he's me!
Gadzooks! Why?
Well, these cases can be very complicated and delicate. There may be repressed feelings of inadequate transference or latent unwarranted hypochondriac Freudianism.
Come again?
He's a complete whack job. Although actually, now that I look closely, I think he's been hypnotized.
How can you tell? He looks so normal and lifelike.
I'm a licensed psychotherapist. It takes a professional eye.
Can we borrow your eye? We'll bring it back.
Are there steps we can take? Soothing music, or perhaps some sort of invasive surgery?
Shock treatment! Shock treatment!
Typically, a hypnotic state can be revised after rendering the subject susceptible to new input.
Sorry, I don't speak psychotherapist.
You've got to knock them unconscious to bring them out of it.
Knock him unconscious! Now you're talking!
I can demonstrate on this guy if you'll knock him out for me.
Consider it done!
Hey, Peepers.
Sybil!
Right. You're under arrest for kidnapping and impersonating a psychotherapist.
Ridiculous! I'd never do that. After all, I'm a psychotherapist myself.
You're definitely a psycho-something.
Seriously, I'm going to have to place you under arrest.
How long have you felt these compulsions?
It started when we found the lady in your closet.
Ah, that. No, she's my patient. It's an experimental new therapy I'm trying.
What? He's the nut, not me.
Sam, I'm getting confused.
You're not the only one, little buddy. This young woman claims that she's Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Which I am.
Yes, it's an interesting delusion. She thinks she's me.
I am you. I mean, oh, you know what I mean.
Jumping whack job in the throes of a complete identity fracture. One of you's having a schism. Personally, I'd pick you.
No, pick me! Pick me!
Look, even if you are Sybil Pandemic, I'm pretty sure locking the lady in the closet is illegal.
It's called isolation therapy. The sensory deprivation channels the patient towards introspection and helps her confront her own identity.
Should it bother me that that makes sense?
Definitely, little buddy. How about a little analysis?
Certainly. Tell me what's bothering you.
It's not me, it's Max.
Hey!
He thinks he's a rabbit.
I am a rabbit!
See?
Yes, well, I would recommend Brady Culture's IBO video for this situation. Good eye health helps combat delusions.
I'm a rabbit!
Ibo? Yes, my runny, poached egg-like eyes could use a workout.
You won't regret it!
Have you got a copy of this cockamamie video?
I'm all out, but they probably still got a truckload or two over at Bosco's.
Who's this lady culture person?
Brady! Brady Culture! He's only the most insightful and amazing man on the planet, that's all.
It's not Sean Penn?
Not anymore.
I'm so disillusioned.
What's highbrow exactly?
IBO! It's called IBO! It's a system of ocular exercises!
So you can do push-ups with your eyes?
Sort of. Just watch the video.
Enough said. You're under arrest. Will you come quietly?
I couldn't possibly leave my patient alone. She's quite dangerous, you know.
I heard that.
Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure.
Ah, the tiki. Pulled over from the days when you could sell all kinds of cheap crap without a successful children's television show.
Envious?
A little. Hey, Sybil.
Hello.
I meant the other Sybil.
So, you guys gonna take care of this imposter or what?
I think there may be other victims of hypnosis besides yours lurking around the neighborhood.
Well, see if you can knock them unconscious as well.
Oh boy! More gratuitous violence!
What happened to your tattoo business? Don't tell me they actually enforce those health code violations.
No, of course they don't. But a guy came in here and asked me to put a ship on his chest, and I misheard him, and, well, I decided to hang it up after that.
My head is leaking like a cheesecloth canoe. I'm ashamed to say I forgot what you told us to do.
Just knock this guy unconscious. Hit him over the head or something.
It's funny. You're right across the street from us, and I don't think I've ever been in here before today.
Your friend has. He's always trying to con me into giving him some kind of weird tattoo for free.
You could put a line on my head and some eyes on my butt, and I'd look like I was upside down.
For the last time, no.
The sign outside says you're open 24 hours. Isn't that a bit odd for a psychotherapist?
Well, in my crowd, a lot of people think they're vampires.
Excuse us, we've got work to do.
I'll say.
Hey, Sybil. Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure.
Не понял.
So, you guys gonna take care of this imposter or what?
What would you say to taking a look under the old hood and analyzing my psychoses?
Tell you what, I'll give you a free session if you'll take care of this nut job for me.
I heard that. I think we need to discuss your feelings of hostility.
Quickly.
Excuse us, we've got work to do.
I'll say.
Давай у шарика его.
I can see you.
Whoa, where'd he go?
Hey, there he is.
You attacked a licensed psychotherapist? How could you?
Just comes naturally, I guess.
I can see you. Please stop doing that.
Что вы никак не вырубите?
I can see you.
Whoa, where'd he go?
Hey, there he is.
You attacked.
Just comes natural.
Don't shoot. I'm a therapist.
Just kidding.
Может, я поебал дать?
Do you like boxing?
Not really, no.
Max, you ever hear of the term tough love?
It's the...
I'd rather punch other things. I've got half a mind to stretch out for a little bit.
I think you have to stretch the whole thing, or it rips.
You baffle me sometimes, Max. Hold all my calls, please.
Hey, keep away from my intercom.
Can I play with that?
No, it drives people crazy.
Ooh,
Me!
nice cactus. Saguaro?
Vinyl.
Hey, if you dip that in ink, you could do 30 tattoos at once.
If I could scare up 30 customers at once, I'd still be in the tattoo business.
Так как же тогда его вырубить-то? Пойдем туда.
Where we going, Sam?
Let's go cruise for lawbreakers, Max.
Goody! By the way, Sam, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I may have accidentally chewed through our brake lines.
No, I don't think you did mention that.
I guess we'll just have to slow down by violently rear-ending other motorists.
Already planning on it, little buddy.
Так, для управления солью, потихонечку офис. Что будет целый день?
Attention fellow drivers, if for any reason we need to address you, we'll indicate it simply by crashing into the back of your vehicle. Thank you.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
With pleasure.
Please accept my condolences for your taillight. Sam 1, taillight 0. I could do this all day.
Так. Мегафон.
People of Earth, we come in peace. Just kidding. Prepare to die.
А еще рано получается, да? Погода нету.
Please accept my condolences for your taillight.
Так, ну что, пару следов сделали. Остальное продолжим потом. Спасибо, кто посмотрел. Останемся, давайте в офисе. Уже крыса осталась. Все, ладно, всем спасибо.